Hello, friends. It is Denise from Loving Life at 60ish, and my Etsy shop is fairyrosecottage.etsy.com. I am here. It is Tuesday, and I am doing yearlies. Savings, you know, those ones that sneak up on you and all of a sudden, bam, they take it out of your account, or you get a bill for it, or you get a phone call. Things like property taxes and car registration, furnace cleaning, heating oil, things like that. So that is what I'm doing tonight. First of all, I hadn't cleaned up yet. So I went ahead and took the picture like this for the thumbnail, because why not, right? And did you see the November kit? This is the November kit. It's kind of buried, but the calendar and the Hello November. It's all about woodland animals, rolling in gratitude, Grateful 7, all great savings challenges, Frenzo or Plinko, a scratch off, a freebie, roll and save. And then for everyone who orders from now until the end of November, they'll get this. However, it won't be this size. It will be half this size, I think, because I have to make it so that it's shippable. And then, of course, the add-ons and the dashboard. So it's all up in my shop. It's all available right now, the November kit. I will start working on them as soon as possible. This is for anyone who, I said all orders, but it's all orders that are shippable orders. Ones that I send through the mail. Where are we going to put this? We'll just set it over here. I need to take that out with me. So we're doing yearlies, and the first thing I wanted to do, guys, is this is the money that I save when I finish a challenge. And I've taken the money out once, and I split the money between yearlies and IOUs. And I'm going to count it up today. And after I count it up, I'll decide, you know, is it all going to yearlies this time, or am I going to put a little bit towards IOUs? Because in the end, when you pay an IOU off, lots of times you're paying a savings challenge off or close to it eventually. So you get another buck as it goes on. So, but I wanted to do this. I meant to do it earlier today, but it didn't happen because here's the thing. November 2023. Many of you will remember we had an horrible furnace issue with our, what is the oxygen, our carbon monoxide thing went off in the middle of the night after they had come out and looked at the furnace and told us basically we were crazy and there was nothing wrong. I was experiencing a headache and nausea, and once the carbon monoxide detector went off in the middle of the night, I know we should have left the house, but that's hard with Scott not feeling well. So I opened a window and we shut the furnace right down, and my headache and nausea cleared up, I'd say 20 minutes, and it was gone. So the next day, of course, we called and they came out again and they shut down the furnace and said that we could not turn it back on and they probably wouldn't be able to get to us for a week or so. This was November, guys, right close to Thanksgiving. And I said to the guy, well, he was the same guy who had come out and checked it, or I had talked to on the phone the night before, and he had said, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then the carbon monoxide detector went off. So I said, well, what do we do for heat? And he said, well, I don't know. That's not what I do. You know, turn the oven on and open the oven door. Or, you know, blah, 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 blah. He didn't really have any good thoughts or ideas. Anyway, in the end, we had to get a new furnace. It took well over a week. Thankfully, I have a brother-in-law, one of my husband's brothers, who works for a company who supplies furnaces, and there were only 2 furnaces in the state of Maine that fit our little furnace closet, and he got one for us, and it was a mess. And on top of it all, it was a lot of money, guys. But we survived it, and with the help of you guys, and you know, there was a GoFundMe page, and we were able to pay for the furnace and the work and the and all of that. It was amazing. I mean, we still talk about it to this day, and we definitely talked about it today, because fast forward to this morning, I got up and I turned the heat up because I knew Scott would be cold. And the heat didn't come on. Nope, the furnace did not start. And the company that we worked with last year, and that we have worked with for years, we pretty much quietly, without saying anything to them, burned our bridges with them, because we, you know, the way that they handled it, the way that they treated us, it was just not good. So we had no one to call because, you know, we didn't. So we called our oil man that delivers our heating oil and asked him who he would suggest, and he gave us a name. And interestingly, it was the same name that the propane company that we have gave us this past winter. So we gave him a call, and he said, I am so busy. He said, there is no way I could get to you. It'll probably be a week or so. And I said, okay. I said, we understand. I said, I told him, you know, briefly about what was going on with Scott. And I said, can you recommend someone else? I mean, I knew this was going to be an issue, right? I mean, this is the time of year. There was frost last night. So, of course, everything breaks down because it was the first frost. And, I said, is there someone else you could recommend? And he said, I'll have to call you back. Well, within minutes, he called back. I mean, minutes. And he said, I've rearranged my schedule a bit, and I'll be out as soon as I can. And so he came to our town. He doesn't live in our town. And he fixed our furnace, and he charged us $20. $20. I said, that's not enough. And he said, it is. It was a simple fix. It wasn't a big thing that was wrong with it. And so then he said, so I asked him, will you clean the furnace for us? And he said, I'm going to suggest that you wait until next year to clean it, because it's a brand new furnace. And he said, and it looked good when I looked at it. And I said, well, would you be opposed to us contacting you in next year. And he said, nope. He said, that's what I want you to do. I want you to text me. And he said, anytime after the end of April. And he said, we'll do it in the late spring, early summer, before things get crazy busy again, when the weather turns to fall. So, I mean, you guys, I was teary-eyed, and I said to him, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I said, this was just a hard thing to wake up to this morning, and you've been so nice. Sometimes I say to people, don't be nice to me. I used to say that to the man that owns the bookstore in town where I used to work. Don't be nice to me, because I'll cry, right? So I need some of this. So presumably it's fixed. It's been running today, and knock on wood. I told him he was our new best friend, and he laughed. But he did say he is busy all the time. Like he can't, he turns people away like he did me this morning originally. I kind of counted that weird. Good. The last time I counted this through, it was over 100. So that means over 100 savings challenge finished. But I didn't write a date down, I don't think. Let's see. That's 10. So 75, 85. That's nothing to sneeze at, guys. Let me do October. Have I even written anything in October? No. Let me put it here. We'll put it here. Okay, banking it. 10:15 tomorrow is Scott's birthday. Finished challenges bucket. $85. And this is yearlies. My mini did not write well. I also did an Etsy shop drop last night. And this is yearlies. Yearlies. Right there. I have 260. Plus, whoops, 260 plus 75, 335. I'm going to put that 10 in the IOUs. And actually, the first thing I'm going to do with it is put $1 of it in the bucket, because I owed it a bucket. I owed it $1. So now it's in there. So it's only $9 in the IOU envelope. But that's all right. That is good. 9. And of course we have to find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still, as you know, things need to be cleaned up around here. Come on. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. We need that. That's the property tax and such. And here we go. Right. So we had, well, we didn't. Scott had CT scans today. 3 different ones. They've been averaging about every 3 months. And this time it's because of the way it falls on how long he's been having this particular chemo that he has been having. And usually the results are up in the portal by now. Not that I stalk it, right? But I do. But we haven't seen any come up tonight. And we had heard that they had a shortage of people. This is a lot of 1s, guys. And I don't know if I have anything that I can put bigger bills from. That's minis. This might help because I can use some 20s. No, that does not help. I was just hoping that I wouldn't have to stick all those 1s in there, because you know what happens is it gets too full. Oh, good. I think I can use 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I think. If I can't, we will redo this, but. And then 25, 50, 75, 100. Now that I have to send with my son. Good thing he does that for me on his way through town. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I don't necessarily use 20s in here, right? But we can. I think we can make some change if need be. Oh yeah, the reason why we had so many 1s. I remember now. All right. So, doing things a little bit different. Starting with this one, because no, we're not going to have to worry about the furnace, but we'll do it and put it towards when he comes in the late spring or early summer. But the generator, they are coming next week. So let's see what we can do. Let's do 10, 20, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. Let's do that whole row. I feel like we've gotten halfway. I might be okay, except that most of the 20s are up in this area. So 20, let's see, 30, let's see if we can do, we need 2 ones. 1, 2. I think if we're going to do any, we're going to come back and work on this one probably. Although they will be coming for this too, because where we lost our power this past weekend, right? We're going to have to pay propane, and the heating oil, they will be coming to fill the tank also within the next week or two. This is, each one of these is 10. I am forever losing. Oh, there's a whole stack of them over here. 10, 20. Let's finish this one out. 30. Right? So that's $200. And that probably will be okay, because let's see if we have a couple of 5s. 1 5, 2 5s. Yep. That's $200. And it's not going to be a lot, because it's pretty full as it is. Yearly vet bill, that is coming up. Okay, so each bone is 10. Well, the bone is 5 and the paw is 5, so. $10. And I think I've got to call them tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I paid off the big bill that we had with, Guapito being sick and Amigo being sick and Willow's ultrasounds and all that stuff. So that's a plus. Oops, that one's colored. Okay, $10 in the Amazon Prime. We all know how that is, right? That one is a real sneak up on you one. Canva, let's just roll the dice. Kind of fun that way. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 3 again. 2, 3. 3 again. Let's put in 5 and take 2 1s. 4. Put in a 5 and take a 1. A couple more. 3 again. Do we have 2 more ones? Why, yes, we do. I mean, this one doesn't come until spring. I should write down here. Oh, that's the last 3. When it's due, because I can't remember. 5 and 2. It's sometime in the spring. 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's take that. I knew we'd be able to use those. 20. And then Shopify. I'm continuing to keep it open with nothing happening in it right this minute. Whoops, wrong one. 1, 5, 10, 15. And this does come in the spring, April, I think. 20. Another 20. Car registration. Let's just do that because we're good for now until June. So we're good on that one. Okay, property taxes. Let's do I don't have any red balloons. Why don't I see any red? Oh, there it is. Let's do let's do 2 red balloons. And it's 22. Okay. And 20, 21, 22. Tomorrow is Scott's birthday. All right, let's work on this one. We have 25. Let's do 50. See what that takes us. Let's do a 20. Do we have any more 20s? I thought we had another one. 3s, 2s, 3s, 10s. Oh, right there. 20 and a 10. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to pay with what we've got here already. Oh, look, I missed that. Did I miss that? Yeah, let's, how did I miss that one? Seems like we talk about that one every single time. And did I miss this one down here? That one's not colored in either. Yeah, I don't think it got wiped off. That's another 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all right. Then they're done. This one did get wiped off, it looks like. That's all of them down there. We are... I made this for one of my subscriber pals, and I thought, well, I'll never use it, right? Because that's $500 and $20 bills. But it has been really good for this particular purpose. 25. Let's do 10, 20, 30. Let's finish those ones. 10, 20, 30. Perfect. And then this one, we're going to do the same amount. 10, 20, 30. I probably should have paid special attention to this one, right? Because it's going to be due soon, as is this one. It's always such a big chunk of money. Let's just do one, because I didn't realize we've almost used it all up. Tell me what your yearly fees are that you struggle with, that, or not even struggle with, maybe they just come up, you know, it just happens. Okay, those ones we're gonna leave. Property tax, that one's happening next week. And this one, 25, 30. Let's do heating oil. Such a big one for the winter. Let's do 10, 20. Let's do that. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, whoops, I broke it. Last one. Let's do another one of this. 5. Right there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right here. We'll do this and this. And then that one, well, it's not done, but it's got a good amount done. So next month it should be finished, right? But I will have already used it this month, if that makes sense. So I'll have to do a bit of a robbing Peter to pay Paul thing to start out with. But that's all right. Sometimes that's what you have to do. Okay, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you real soon. Happy savings, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.